ball might be a little stronger than advertised. It's looking that way. I don't know, you tell me. What's up guys, BrunsNick's back and it's time for the Scorpion Strike from Hammer. Now the Scorpion Strike is an update in the line to replace the Scorpion Sting. What's the difference you say? We got HK22 with that Semtex Pearl additive. So I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see what Scorpion Strike does for me out on the lanes. All right, it's time to test out this Scorpion Strike. No difference in the core here, LED 3.0 core, low RG 2.485, differential 045. So with that differential being medium, this is a ball that you use when the lanes have already dried up a little bit. When you've already gone through your widows, you've already gone through your effects, you need something that's kind of in the mid-range, that's going to give you more length because less flare. But with the HK22 Semtex Pearl, should give you a little bit of pop on the back end when the lanes have already been broken in. So we're going to see what this one does. I'm going to start it out. I'm going to move it in, bowling on crown jewel pattern, 43-foot pattern. Nothing crazy about this pattern. This is what you would pretty much bowl on at your own center. 43 feet, 13:1 ratio, a lot of oil in the middle, not a lot to the outside. So let's get this going. We're gonna start it out, move it in. And we're gonna start on 15 with my left foot and see what this ball does. I'm excited. Purple is always good, right? Get it, nice. Already got some carry out of this ball. So a ball like this, I'm probably gonna be very comfortable playing straighter, maybe a little bit of swing, but right now, you know, the lanes aren't super dry, they're not broken down or anything like that, they're pretty fresh. So, out of surface, the compound's finish is probably gonna be good from straighter. As I move in, it might struggle a little bit trying to cover all those boards with a little bit lower flare. But I have been surprised before. Sometimes bowling balls are gifted, but we're gonna find out. Better shot, here it comes. Oh, that almost stood back up. How sick would that have been? I think I would have cried. I think I would have been one of the first YouTubers to cry on their own channel doing a review. If that stood back up, I wait for the day it happens. It's never happened to me in my life where I knocked pins over and they bounced back up and stood back up. But I'd imagine the day is coming someday, right? I just hope the camera's on when it happens. I'm gonna throw one more shot from there. I'm already moving left. I'm so excited. But let's throw one more shot from out. Come on, ball. Oh. Man. Love to see that. So we're 3 for 3 playing straight. Ball's got quite a bit of dig in the middle and then comes off that spot and reserves a lot of energy for the back. So let's start moving it in. Let's start baking it off that dry boards out there and seeing what this ball can do now that we start opening up the angles. It's pretty dang hard from out, just as I suspected. Let's move 5. So we'll be on 20 now. 5 left move with Scorpion Strike. What do you say? Oh, I thought it was gonna not get there. It really tried. It really tried to just wait, but got that kick on the 10. So now I know that I can bring the speed down just a little bit. I felt like I got around the side of it pretty well. Flare is what you would expect. Looks like about 4 to 5 inches of flare. It's really hard to see on this ball, so I won't try to show that to the camera, but maybe for the thumbnail. How about that? Good thumbnail right there. Boom. All right, let's throw one more shot right there. Like I said, speed, I can probably bring down just a little bit. Maybe not get it out so far wide, huh? That thing hooks. Tell you what, I got that in just a little bit more. I had a feeling that was gonna go through the face. It almost did. So this ball might be a little stronger than advertised. It's looking that way. I don't know, you tell me. Because I made a small adjustment, I think, with speed. and the ball wanted to really, really dig in and hook. I'm gonna throw one more shot from here. I'm just gonna get the speed up just a little bit, I guess. I don't know. How good does that ball look? Wow. This ball kind of reminds me of something. I don't remember what exactly I'm thinking of, but just the colors and the way the ball revs up just kind of brings back memories. I'm not sure which ball it is. It might not even have been a ball I've thrown before, but let's keep moving it. I'm gonna move 10. Well, we're gonna move another 5, so 10 left. I'll be on 25. Let's go. Purple hammer balls. Something about purple hammer balls, I don't know. Okay. All right, we found the zone where the ball picks up a little bit too late. Came in hard, snapped hard, behind the head pin, wrapped to 10. Happens. So, bring the speed down, get around the side of it, you know the deal. That's all I really do. Just kind of adjust the speed accordingly to what I'm seeing and seeing if I need to get that ball to start up just a little bit sooner. There's ways you can do that. For me, just getting around the side of it's a little easier for me. Rolling it into the lane is not really my forte. I always have a little bit of natural loft. And I'm not talking about lack of talent, if you know what I mean. All right, speed down. Better shot. Wow. That thing responds so much more when I bring the speed down and let it go, because that thing went. Obviously, when I throw it normal speed, the ball went a little too far. Got the speed down, got around it, maybe got a little bit more in. Ball wanted to come off the spot too hard. So where's the medium there? So I would probably just add maybe a little loft, maybe bring a speed up just a little bit. Just depends. If I'm gonna play that zone, I think I can throw it a little harder. But I also don't want to throw it through the spot, so it's a little wider. Yeah, all right. It's kind of what you expect. You know, a bowling ball with 0.45 diff, you know, you're not gonna see, until the lanes break down, you're not gonna see this ball come into play. Out straighter, look great. I could play this ball on a house shot, use the friction to my right, to my advantage, play the hold in the middle. I would strike all day. But as you start to move in on a fresh pattern with a lot of oil volume in the middle, you tend to get that over-under look. I'm gonna throw one more shot. I feel like I can kind of get this right in the middle and get through the pins. Yeah. Yep, okay. It is possible. So that was getting it out to that spot, but softening the speed, getting around it, and making sure it came off that spot hard like when I went through the face. So let's move another 5. We'll be 15 left, standing on 30. And I'm gonna try to throw it the same exact way as that last shot, where I really work the inside out, get around the side of it, and get that ball to change direction hard. Because this is a ball that can recover. You just gotta give it a chance. Like that. Come on, ball. Oh, got the kick. So once again, almost left a 10 pin. I thought the ball was a good shot, but with that speed, the rev rate was good, the rotation was good on my hand. I'm just gonna bring the speed down a little bit and see how it responds. That was pretty good. I always love to see a kick 10 when I need it, especially when you need it. That's the key. Like you get that trip 10, golden. That's in, that's hooking. Oh, all right, kind of the same exact hit. Not the same zone. I missed in a little bit, but I got the speed down, so they kind of cancel each other out. So I'm gonna try one more shot where I can flush this ball up. Instead of kicking that 10, I wanna see a split the 8-9 thing. Maybe even try to leave an 8 pin, that'd be cool. One more shot here. I like throwing this ball. Really easy to read, really easy to respond to changes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, all right. I leaked that way too far, right? I was asking a lot of that ball. And the ball's just like, hey, if you want that ball to come back, just get a hammer effect. No problem. All right, let's move 5 more. We're gonna be 20 left now, standing on 35. End of the road. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to strike from here. I always feel like I play uphill battles with these symmetrical balls, mid-range balls. But that is a great shot. Hook. Yeah. This ball still flares a lot. I don't know if you're picking it up, but the last second before it hits the pins, the ball is actually clipping the thumb hole on the back flares. So the ball is flaring all the way around the ball and clipping it. So flare starts here, and then it migrates, and it clips it right on the back right here. So what does that tell you? The differential goes up after drilling, especially with a pin-up layout like this. So if I spun it, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw like 060 diff after drilling. All right, one more shot. I'm gonna try not to leak it as far. Come on, ball. Yeah, I really have to try to get that ball moving. Not where I recommend playing that, so I'm gonna throw one more shot where I felt the most comfortable. That's where I started, to be honest. I mean, that 5 board left would be fine too, but I feel like squaring this ball up was probably my best look. Now that they've dried up a little bit, it'll probably hook to the face, but what do I know? I'm gonna try to keep it in the oil. Let's see what happens. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Kept it in the oil as long as possible. Came off that spot hard. I can't end on that note, right? I'm gonna make a small 2-in-1 adjustment with my feet. I know we're kind of going in between now, but the lanes have changed since I started. I won't wipe the oil on that shot. I'm gonna move 2 left with my feet, 1 with my eyes, and see what happens. There should be enough for the 4-pin there. There you go. So good adjustments, easy to read. That's all for the Scorpion Strike. New update in the hammer line to replace Scorpion Sting. HK22, put that stuff on everything, baby. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below, please. I read all of them, reply to most of them. Check out the merch on Inside Bowling, pick up a shirt or 2. Talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe.